Oh, no. Yeah,
Rob.
Nuno, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
6 Premier League games without a win, and then you go and beat Chelsea. Did you see that coming, and how much has it lifted the mood around the place?
I think it was important for us, especially the performance that we had and the way we deal with the difficulties of the game, knowing the quality of the opponent. I think we did pretty well, and we did a good performance, and naturally the result was important for us.
Morgan Gibbs-White, his first Premier League start, and the way he played, just how impressive was he?
I think he played really well. Not only him, all the team did a fantastic job.
You said that Gibbs-White is a humble lad. Was he still humble this week after such a performance and making his first start? Was he still having his feet on the ground? And
he doesn't have anything that makes him change. He has to stay the same boy that he is, humble, hard worker, willing to learn and to improve.
Can you understand why people are so excited about him?
I understand, but it's normal. Sometimes we try to rush things, and it's not the best way.
How good can he be then?
He's a good player. He's a good player now. He has a lot to learn. Like, we have a very young squad, not only Morgan, Vinagre, and so on and so on. Very young squad, and the spirit is improving, and should be always, no matter what results we have. Our daily basis is what is the most important on such a young squad, is how we build, how we work together.
Ruben Neves is available again. Do you expect to bring him straight back in?
We still have one day to prepare and decide the best option for the team.
Before your time as manager, but Romain Saiss was the victim of some racist abuse against Newcastle 2 seasons ago. Do you think there's any bad feeling still between the teams? Have your players talked to you about it at all?
No, I don't know anything that happened before. It's 2 years, like you said. I wasn't here, and I don't want to speak a lot about this issue. What I consider is what is past is past. It's over. They are professionals, and they should go for the game. Both players involved in situations must, under my view, is to forget and just go for the game. What's past is past.
Team news, anybody struggling? Any new injury problems?
No, everybody except Johnny. It's okay. Thank you, sir.
Mark? I want to ask you a little bit about the mental strength, which has been a big feature. And we saw on Wednesday night, when it got near the end of the game, your team looked entirely focused, not under pressure of the situation, holding the lead at all. There have been several games like that over the last 18 months, like Cardiff and Bristol City away last season. The team seems to have a real inner calm about itself in those high pressure moments. Is that just from good football disciplines, or are you bringing other techniques like psychology or anything like? Does that feed into it as well?
I think we are able to say in these moments we try to give to our players, to all players, all the details that we can to improve him. And one of the aspects is the mental part of the game, the psychology of the game. We really focus on that because we believe that can help them. And there's no secrets. I think all the clubs have this same approach, and it's proved that it gets better and better over time, because players are, besides of players, they are human beings. They feel the pressure, they feel the anxiety, they feel all these things that in the moments of competition doesn't help them. So it's to go action by action, game by game, is the best way to deal with all the expectations and pressures from outside. But we really work on that aspect also.
Indeed, I wonder if it helps that they learn together as a group, and we know they're quite a close group, the players. It's not just one man doing it on his own. He sees that others are growing into the roles around him. I imagine that helps with that.
course, the way they socialize among them is what brings the strength of the pack. This is one of the things that we say. And they spend a lot of time together. They have meals, they have their own lounge. And they are good friends. And it's the best starting point for everything, is that we work based on a friendship environment.
Is that something that's been typical of squads you've worked with before, not just as a coach, but I wonder whether you experienced that at certain times in your playing career and thought that's something that we can foster, that helps?
What I experienced and what I learned from that is that a strong squad with the right and strong spirit to compete is the best way to achieve things, because it's the effort of everybody. In football, there's no individual. It's all about the team. So the team spirit is fundamental to achieve anything that you propose to.
Just one more quick thing on that, if I may. When you then add players to it, as well as you want to see their football ability and what kind of players they are, is that a feature, something you look into when you're assessing a player? Are they going to be the right character? Will they fit into that?
Of course, you try to know and try to research on that aspect, but you never know.
No.
But I truly believe the moment that you receive one new player is the spirit that exists that the player integrates to. So how you work here is what he's gonna find, and he has to be educated and adapt to it. So if this spirit exists here, what you have is to well integrate is how you receive a player.
Nuno, is there a logic or an explanation behind why a team would lose to Huddersfield and Cardiff, but yet get a result against a bigger team as you did this week?
The performance, the standards. Besides that, good performance.
What changes that performance? Is it the motivation? Is it
No.
to go for big games?
No, it doesn't have to do with that. It has to do with the game. The game is unpredictable. You prepare the same way, you approach with the same careless, the same details. You try everything, and then the game is what tells you. It's different. You cannot. If I had the answer, I think nobody has the answer to that. What is important is before. What is important is before. So explanations after. Okay, but before is what is important. How you prepare.
Do you know Rafa Benitez? Did you?
Yes, of course. Of course.
What do you make of him as a coach?
Fantastic manager. All the titles he achieved, the way he works, the way he prepares their teams, and the way you see how organized, in this case, Newcastle is, how the discipline and good football is a reflect of a very good manager that I really respect.